Keep in mind, this motion is simply to suspend the rules. It cannot contain the subsidiary motion to also confirm the delegates. It's only to suspend the rules.
That's right. That's how it's although it's just two things in the rule and generally when you take the most people that's good.
There is one. I haven't seen him. Well, he was here early, and I haven't seen him again.
I saw him hanging out like over there for a little while.
What you think? I mean, I thought it was. I talked to Alan and John before I came, and I think we were able to like.
Yeah, this. I mean, it's like we're still rewarding these people for not following the rules.
Well, you could suspend.
I can have your attention, please. I think
I know you
last
can,
advice given is good advice, and I accept the advice. So let me reconfirm and explain as I sort of originally thought it was. The motion that we will be voting on is just the motion to suspend the rules for a specific purpose. The mover of the motion indicated what that purpose was. I'm not going to re-paraphrase again so I don't mess that up, but you understand that. We will then need to take another vote on the actual motion. And I will defer back again to the maker to make sure that it is consistent with what was already explained. But the motion before us at this point is simply the suspension of the rules for the purpose that was described. You all understand that? Let me also be clear to you, and this is a little bit difficult, but suspension of the rules requires 2/3 vote of registered delegates. It's a high bar. We're going to try to be really careful and fair as far as trying to assess that count here, but I want you all to understand. I think if everything's clear, we're ready to move to that first vote. Okay, we're ready to vote. All those in favor of suspending the rules for the purpose that was described, raise your cards.
Great. No.
Okay, you may lower your cards. All those opposed to suspending the rules for the purpose described, raise your cards.
Oh, we lost.
There you go.
Oh, this is so wrong.
Is my hand not going to be counted? Because he didn't give me a card.
Okay, you can lower your cards.
This is a labor credit.
I believe I know how I would rule, but I want to be careful and fair about this. Sometimes it's easier to see when people stand, so with your indulgence, the decision of the chair, I'm going to ask you now to repeat the vote, but this time I'm going to ask you to stand. With those people in favor of the motion to suspend, please stand.
Just make a ruling for God's sake. What is this crap?
Okay, you may be seated. With those opposed, please stand. You may be seated. It's a close call, and I'm going to put this on my own shoulders, but the chair is going to rule that the motion to suspend passes. So we move on to the motion now itself. If you understand the motion, I'm not going to repeat it. It's time to vote on that motion. Is there a point of order or something? Because otherwise I'd be out of order. Okay, microphone 2.
Point of order, I'd like to know...
Please identify yourself.
Bob Nelson, 53A. I'd like to know if you counted 2/3 of the registered, as you said, or just 2/3 of existing, because if it was 2/3 of registered, you'd be roughly 1,150 or thereabouts.
The answer to the question is in my best estimate. I knew the number, and I tried to, in my best sense, sort of feel from the count. So I was trying to use the best judgment I have, and I understood exactly what you meant as far as it being 2/3 is registered, and I knew what that number was. So I will have to say it's my judgment. And if somebody differs with that, you have recourse. Microphone 1.
Order, A. Steiner, 15A. Will this only concern this convention, or will this be going on into the future the way we handle things?
Well, if your question is about the motion, the motion only happens at this convention. However, it would be directing the conduct of the constitutional questions in a different manner for the future. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back to that. Yes, I'm sorry. God, I can't even keep up today. I didn't sleep so well as I thought I did. It only deals with this convention. Sorry. Just this convention. Okay? Now we're ready to vote. A point of order? Microphone 3.
I was just wondering if the...
Identify yourself.
Rudy Bagdell, I was just wondering if the pages who are walking up and down the aisles with yes/no signs, if they are in order. I believe that they identify things in the campaign. I'm not sure what they are, but they are in order.
I'm told that the Assembly did vote yesterday and voted in favor of that. That was possible. We are being lobbied all the time, so let's move on. I think we're ready to vote. You understand the vote in front of us? We have a point of order. Chair is prepared to recognize people, but let's do it in an orderly way. Microphone 1. Point of order.
Mr. Chair, Mark Swanson, House District 6.
Please have him
As a
clarify.
point of order,
Mumbling about how
my question would be, why is this not a debatable motion? It was a motion that was validly made from the floor. The rules, not having the rules, there should be a debatable motion in accordance with Robert's Rules of Order.
Good morning. What's that say, USSR? Oh, U.S. Marine Corps.
You are correct. We should be in the middle of the debate. Thank you very much. Why don't we have the maker of the motion, because now remember we have moved to suspend the rules. I guess that's why I got myself kind of confused. We've suspended rules for this specific purpose for the body so that we're clear on what now the motion before us is being debated. Would the maker please repeat your motion? Microphone 3, sorry.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair. Once again, Cameron Robertson, Senate District 47. So let's make this very clear, so I'll try to be as clear as possible. It is apparent to me that...
I'm sorry, I've asked you to repeat your motion.
I will make the motion that Governor Pawlenty and all other candidates of which the delegates to the National Convention, that the nominating committee allowed on the ballot that did not follow the rules of item 25 of the rules for this convention be exempted.
You understand that motion? It's now before us for debate. Is there a debate?
Yes.
Motion's been seconded. I hear we're open for debate. Microphone 2?
Mr. Chair, Jim Wilson, Senate District 6, SD 48.
Basically, this is so that they can get away with electing whoever they want, regardless of whatever rules we're supposed to follow.
Opportunity to have debate on an issue.
Yeah, right now we're speaking specifically